And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Justin Johnson.
Oh, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
On the ground, Johnson to first, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score.
Now back, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Let her rip.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Jump on him early. Down the zone.
And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base is empty, one away. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Bounce to the right side. Johnson throws to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, DJ Stewart. Now back, second base.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline, and it's now a 6-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso. Double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really...
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Grounded to third, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Mets 1. Now it's the power speed combo. Justin Johnson. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dick.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage. Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Fans are finalized for tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
So up next, Justin Johnson.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
There's a swing and a drive. Nimmo going back on it. Gone! That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the...
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the second game of the series. To the right side, Johnson. Over to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still up against a 6-0 deficit.
The batter, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Foul ball there.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
One down, base is empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was.
The second baseman,
Johnson, a former All-Star, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Back now in Toronto. The batter now, Justin Johnson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And here it comes. Ripped on a line to center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive.
Justin Johnson getting ready to hit.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, these Jays did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. One thing that really stands out is it
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! He powers that one out of here. His 17th of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 18-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in four. Really, the number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
And he deals. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Alonso tossed to second, relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Back here at Rogers Center, there's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman,
Minaya picks over, and he's back in on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And now the lefty. Fly ball to right. That gets down for a hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk descent with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found the way.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's... So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Johnson gathers and throws to first. Lindor retired.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The batter, the second baseman.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Johnson. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Left field, way back there. Banks off the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on with 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Left field. Lindor on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. He's leave a pair.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.